the economy is like a woman. You don't have to say you are a woman if you are a woman. If you have to say you are a woman, you are not a woman. The economy, again, is like heat. You don't have to see it, but you will feel it. But having said that, there's a lot of intellectual dishonesty in having this conversation. That when, for example, we have got an issue of inflation shooting up, we blame it on the administration of the day. But when it goes down, we actually want to put it on externalities, talking about elsewhere. Yet, when it goes down, or when it goes up, it's the doing of the government of the day. I think we cannot run with the hares and also hunt with the hounds. Secondly, Mheshimiwa Makali here has really asked very good questions. Unfortunately, he is the person we actually depend on for those answers, because he comes from Parliament, that is the people's house, and that is where those answers should be obtained. If the person that should be getting the answers for us is asking the same, then what happens to us? He's spoken about executive capture. You know, the role of Parliament is constitutional, meaning no one else can do it. So when he's actually saying that the executive should just serve the people, and we forget about the Parliament where he sits, no one else is able to do what Parliament should be doing. I think that parliamentarians should remember one thing. When I hear about executive capture, no one goes to people's homes. I'm talking about let's talk about the National Assembly. The 349 of them, you can add the speaker there and make it 350, all of them, and tell them that this is where you will be answering to. They have got the supreme employer, who are the people, and this is the people he's speaking for when he says that the people do not feel it, but then again conflates and says that Parliament is already a lost cause and it answers elsewhere. So we then are lost. How do we go about that? Okay. I think it should just be fair that Parliament does its job. Like I said, the weakest link in our governance remains Parliament. It's been so since 2013. That one we should not run away with. And you see, for them, it's so easy and almost convenient to always park the blame at the door of the executive, as if the executive determines how they are re-elected. When they go home, they say we are speaking for the people. I think it's just time when parliamentarians stopped this blame shifting and did their damn work. Everybody should do their work. By the way, if you realize that even in the Gen Z demonstrations, it is Parliament that received the most heat. Lest we forget that. So let them continue parking the blame on the door. Okay. Of the executive, and you know they've been clever. Just allow me to say something.
Because education is important. If you allow me, because this gentleman has never been a member of Parliament, possibly I can educate him. Look at the way our governance, the architecture of our governance structure. Most of us are elected through party lines. So what normally happens, and that's why I'm saying Parliament, if Kenyans are expecting Parliament to save them, they wait for long. UDA is the political advisor to UDA. UDA is about 140-something members. It's 140-something about in Parliament, 146. Now, normally what would happen, he knows they normally have a parliamentary group meeting. Now, if they go to a parliamentary group meeting and the party takes a position, I'm sure he knows better what would happen. Ask him now, how many members of Parliament, UDA, who went against the impeachment of the Deputy President, are aligned for punishment? Some